back, Falcons. It's a new year. I'm your host, Lizette Velasquez.
And I'm your co-host, is Maria Bustamante.
This week's theme is all about the new year, so let's get started with this week's broadcast.
You guys know what language we're going to teach and help you learn more about? Well, stay tuned to find out.
What's up, Falcon? There's going to be heavy rain. So stay tuned to our show to find out when it is going to rain.
Tune into my show to find out.
This week we're making apple donuts, so stay tuned to my show to find out how.
Hey Falcons, this week's game isn't on console or PC. Just want to see how to play it, then stay tuned to our show to find out.
It's the New Year's, and I've been wondering why the bald eagle is on the US dollar. If you have been too, stay tuned for our show.
What's up, Fairgrove? I'm your host for this or that. If you want to see what this week's question is, make sure to watch the whole show to find out.
Want to hear one of the funkiest songs ever? Then keep watching this week's broadcast to find out what the song of the week is.
Word of the day is
He heard me with his words. The word of the day.
goal, and the number of the day is... Here's my number.
Back to the phone. Number of the day.
1.
We chose the word goal because everyone should have a goal for this year, and we chose the number 1 because 2019 started on the 1st of this month.
What do you think the first languages for the new year is going to be?
I'm not sure, there are so many languages to learn.
That's true. Well, let's find out what these new languages are and check out different ways to say it with your host, Brady Duran. Welcome back, Falcons, to different ways to say. I'm your host, Brady Duran. This week we will be teaching you Danish. Since this week's theme is New Year's, the sentence will be Happy 2019. Gale Chun Chun 2019.
Glædelig 2019.
Well, that's all for today, folks. To your 2019 goal.
Oh my god!
Hopefully you can complete it with 1. Or more friends by your side. Now back to the studio with your host, Lizette and Luz Maria.
Camera rolling. God, how long is this going to take? Wait, you were recording that? I was wasting that whole time balancing this on my head. Yeah. Okay. Camera rolling.
Thanks, Brady.
I wonder what new game Anthony has for us this week.
Me too. I like most of them so far.
Let's head over to Game Alert and see what new game Anthony has for us.
What's up, Falcons? I'm your host for Game Alert, Anthony Navarro. This week's game is for mobile, and the game is Brawl Stars. In Brawl Stars, you choose your character and team up with 2 of your friends or random players to defeat the other team in a variety of modes. The goal...
Water. Earth.
There's blood.
Fire. Air.
Depends on which mode you are playing. The release date for this game was on December 12, 2018, so it's available for all mobile phones. Now let's go check out the trailer for Brawl Stars.
What's going on here?
No time to explain. Go.
Someone normal. What is this place?
Well, you got a vest-wearing cactus, grave-digging bats, and a killer biker crow. Oh, and if you stop to explain, you're a goner.
Okay.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed that trailer. Playing this game, I hope you can get more than one win. Back to the studio with Lizette and Miss Maria.
Thanks, Anthony.
I wonder what animal David has for us this week.
Yeah, me too. I wonder what he'll pick.
Let's head over to Animal of the Week to find out with your host, David Florendo.
What's good? I'm David Fernando, your host for Animal of the Week. And since it's the New Year's, we're going to be talking about the bald eagle. So here are 8 facts about the bald eagle. The bald eagle is on the dollar bill because it represents peace and war. The eagle also symbolizes the USA's goal, which was to become independent back in the 18th century. The bald eagle's average lifespan is 20 years old. Also, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, the bald eagle has the record for the largest natural nest. The female bald eagle is actually 25% heavier than the male counterpart. Not to mention, bald eagles are carnivores. When diving down, bald eagles can reach an impressive speed of 99 miles per hour. Lastly, the bald eagles are the apex predators, which means that they are the #1 predator and they have no common enemy. I hope you enjoyed this show and learned a thing or two. Luce, Marie, and Lizette, you're up next.
Thanks, David.
What do you think Tyler has for us this week?
I don't know, it might be tricky, so let's head over to This or That with your host, Tyler White.
What's up, Fairgrove? I'm your host, Tyler White. This week's question is all about New Year's, but it's also the first month of the year. Now, this week's question is, would you rather have your New Year's goal?
You are Cookie
Goals is to do better in school or to behave better at home. Now let's go see what your fellow Falcons would choose.
I'd behave at school.
I will behave at school.
I would behave better at school.
I would behave at school.
School. I'll behave at home.
School.
I would behave at home. School.
I would rather be at home.
School.
I'd rather behave at home.
I would rather listen at my house.
I'd rather behave at school.
I'll rather behave at home.
Let's check out. We'll be back.
Why you sad, man? Because I didn't get no credit for my work.
Did you put a heading?
A heading? What's that?
The heading is the most important part of your paper. It includes your name, date, and title of your work.
I'll write the heading and turn it in later. Hey yo, the blood drive's coming up soon, January 22nd. If elementary parents sign up, they get this cool medal. And if middle school parents sign up, they get this cool sunglasses. So here's a quick video you guys need to see.
When I get home from school, I get asked one question. What did you learn today? Honey, what did you learn today? I usually say math, so I don't get asked more questions. But today, I learned something different. I learned 5 things that could help save someone's life. And after I tell my mom, she's going to sign up.
Honey, what did you learn today? Number 1, every person on earth needs blood to live. It's something we all have in common. Having the right amount of blood keeps you and me feeling healthy. Right now. And now. And still now.
But sometimes when people get hurt or sick, they have to get new blood. It happened to my friend.
That's a dog.
Which belongs to my friend who needed blood.
As a matter of fact, someone needs blood every 2 seconds, and it has to be given by another person. It only takes about 10 minutes. Does it? Nope, it doesn't hurt.
You always say that it's important that we give to others. Plus, someday it could be me who needs blood, or I could end up donating to you.
And number 5, we're too young to give now, but we can still make a difference.
That's what I learned today. And the American Red Cross is having a blood drive at our school, so I want us to help. So together, we can help save someone's life.
Well, what did you learn today?
I wonder what Perla will be making this week.
Yeah, me too. So let's go check out Falcon Cooks with your host, Perla Colleen.
What's up, Falcons? Welcome to Falcons Cook. I'm your host, Perla Colleen. Our goal for this week is to make apple donuts. Utensils you need are a knife, a spoon, and a cutting board. But before you start making your snack, wash your hands for 30 seconds. The ingredients you need are apples, raisins, and peanut butter. The first thing you need to do is cut off one piece of an apple and cut out whatever's in the middle. Next thing to do is spread some peanut butter on that piece of apple. Lastly, add as much raisins as you want onto the apple. Now today we have Verdi trying our snack.
This tastes pretty good.
Well, that's all for this week, Falcons.
Thanks, Perla.
I heard Mr. May has some more interesting facts to talk about.
Yeah, me too. Anyways, we should go check out Mythbusters with your hosts, Abram and Mr. May.
I'm your host, Abram Estrada from Mythbusters with Mr. May. This week's theme is New Year's. So let's ask Mr. May, why are there 365 days in a year?
Greetings and good morning from room 17. Today's conversation has to do with why is there 365 days in our year. Well, it is because that many years ago, most civilizations on this earth decided to use the solar calendar instead of a lunar calendar. So the solar calendar is how long it takes the earth to go around the sun. So in ancient times, people would look up into the sky and see a constellation, and then as it moved through the sky, they noticed that it would disappear for a while and then it would come back, and so that was a full year's rotation. And that full year's rotation is 365.24 ... probably a non-terminating decimal. So we say 365 days. But what's more interesting than that is the fact that if we have 52 weeks in a year, which we do, and there's 7 days in a week, when you do the multiplication, the product is 364 days. So the question is, what happened to that last day? Well, it doesn't matter because it's all arbitrary. We've decided 52 weeks is a year, 7 days is in a week. I hope that gives you an idea why we have 365 days in our year. Again, it's something that's been agreed on by people of the earth. And hope that was an interesting conversation.
Thanks, Mr. Mayor. Early Romans had New Year's Day as March 1.
These apps may drain the battery.
That's it for this week, Falcons. And I hope you complete all your New Year's goals.
You need to be logged in to log out. Please log in to log out. You got that? No.
I'm back to the studio with Amber and Luz.
Thanks, Abram and Mr. May.
I think it will be raining all week.
Yeah, me too. So let's go check out this week's weather forecast with your host, Edgar Reynoso.
What's up, Falcons? Welcome back from winter break. As you know, I'm your host for weekly weather. Before we hop into the forecast, I want to ask, what was your goal? For New Year's. My resolution was to do all my homework / classwork. But anyways, let's hop into the forecast. It's gonna be the first one of the year. On Friday, it's going to be partly cloudy with the high 67 and a low 50. On Saturday, it's going to be sunny with the high 75 and a low 51. On Sunday, it's going to be cloudy with the high 74 and a low 51. On Monday, it's going to be partly cloudy with the high 68 and a low 45. On Tuesday, it's going to be partly cloudy with the high 68 and a low 45. That's the forecast. Let's hop into the first Doppler radar of the year. You should get your umbrellas because it's going to be raining a lot in California, as you can tell. That's it for this week, Falcons. So let's head back to the studio with Luz and Lizette.
Do you know what events are happening this month?
No, but I'm sure Amber knows.
So let's go check out what's up with Fairgrove.
I'm your co-host, Hezekiah Ramirez for What's Up with Fairgrove. Monday, January 21st is Martin Luther King Day. January 25th is Gene Day for $1.
Here's a quick interview with Miss Franson talking about Family Steam Night. What is Family Steam Night?
Family Steam Night is an activity that we have for grades kinder through second and 3 through 5, where parents will come in with their kids and participate in activities related to science and technology. And it's a fun time to learn about science and also interact with kids and parents.
When is Family Steam Night?
Family Steam Night for kindergarten through second is January 23rd from 5 to 6:30. And for grades 3 through 5, it's February 13th from 5 to 6:30.
Who's invited to Family Steam Night?
All kids are invited as long as they bring their parents with them.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome, Hezekiah.
Now let's head back to the studio with Lizette and the next one.
Now let's head over to Song of the Week with your host, Zeferino Angulo.
What's up, Falcons? My name is Zeferino Angulo, your host for Song of the Week. This week I'll be showing you pictures of this week's funky song. This week's song is Funky New. This song was released in 1978 by the Eagles, and its genre is pop. I chose this song because, in my opinion, it's the number one.
But first, let me take a selfie.
It's funkiest New Year song. It's just funky. I hope you enjoy it.
Last night, wanted to bring the year in right. Woke up this morning, I don't know how. Last night I was a happy man, but the way I feel right now, it's gonna be a funky new year. Funky new year. I got to be a made me feel brand new. Trouble with the new man, he wants a hit to hit me. Funky New Year. Funky New Year. Oh, it's a funky New Year. Funky New Year. Trying to put it in your mind, you can do the same. This is our song. No way. Take it up. Scary old scene. What year is this anyway?